Hey, it's Thea Daniels with R.A.W.Vlogcast, where we keep it real, authentic, and we talk with people that are willing to share their passion. Today, I am at Fat Tuesday, Hot Monk in downtown Sebastopol with Richard Clifford. And this guy plays the saxophone. Oh, I love the saxophone.
Thanks.
Thank you. So, Richard, how did you get started? What captured you with music?
Well, I started actually in St. Louis, where I'm from, playing guitar, and the nuns at my Catholic church asked me if I could play every Sunday at the noon Mass, because they were changing the liturgy from Latin to English. And so I said, sure, I'll try it. And so I was like 12, and I started playing every Sunday these folk-style guitar masses. And then when I went to high school, they weren't accepting guitar to be in the band, and they wanted me to be in the band. So they said, pick an instrument. So I said, how about the saxophone? And so I've been playing ever since. That was in 1968.
Now, were you playing a horn instrument before then? Because that's a whole different way of using your body.
No, I was just playing guitar. My grandmother had given me some piano lessons. In fact, I can remember when I was like 4, and I would play the piano at home. We had a piano, no one else would play it, and I would just make up songs sitting there, and my brothers and sisters would say, hey, Ricky's playing the piano, you know, and that would make me keep wanting to play, you know. So I've always felt, I had this sense that I was meant to be a musician.
Music
even
was
from
your
that,
language.
yeah, even from that early age, you know, and it kept being reinforced by, you know, the nuns and my teachers at school, and then in as soon as I graduated high school, I started playing big band jazz in ballroom dancing bands. And we would play like Glen Miller and, you know, Stan Kenton, Count Basie, Tommy Dorsey arrangements. And we were all young guys, like 20 or so. And we would play the ballroom dancing gigs. Not very well. No, I hardly ever danced because I was on the other side.
All right.
And then we joined the music union. So I was in the music union back then in St. Louis. And I've always played, you know, but I've always had a real job to kind of, so that the playing didn't have to be so pressed, you know, for an income. You know what I mean?
That way you keep the love.
Yeah, right. I never had to, you know, play, but I did play full time for a while, you know, like 6 nights a week. But I always had a side gig, you know, and then in college I studied social work, and I worked in some hospital programs as a psych tech back in St. Louis. And then my supervisor, a nurse back then, she recommended Sonoma State University because they had a transpersonal psychology program. And next thing I knew, I was moving to California. I had a friend who had already lived out here, and he said, why don't you come out and visit? So I did. I visited him and came out, and it seemed like it would be a good fit. You know,
brought your saxophone.
I brought my
right?
saxophone. I sat in at Jasper O'Farrell's. This was 1990, and met Bill DeCarly actually, and so I thought I got a good sense that this would be a good place, you know, to move to for the music, and then also the golf. I play a lot of golf, maybe 3 times a week.
Oh, wow.
And so, so I met some great golfing friends out here too, and so that's my other passion is golf.
I'm going to be taking my first golfing lesson coming up.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll be happy to help you. Yeah,
cool.
Yeah, let's play golf sometime.
He's a teacher.
Yeah.
Yes. So tell us a little bit about what keeps your passion going, because you share this music with kids, or at least.
Well, yeah. Well, one of the guys I play golf with is Jim Corbett, Mr. Music, and he told me that he's a great guy. He told me that they were looking for a music teacher. This is about 15 years ago at a school in Sebastopol, Pinecrest School, and I taught there for 2 years. And then he told me about an opening at Willowside and Oak Grove Elementary Schools. And I got the job there, and I taught there for 12 years as the band director. And really, that's been my favorite job I've ever had. It was teaching at these schools. It
Watching
really,
the music come out, the language and music
it was
with the
such
kids.
it was such a great opportunity, and because as I was teaching it, I was learning it too at the same time.
Right.
I didn't have a degree in. I had a minor in music and a major in social work, but I didn't have a degree in teaching music. So I kind of learned as I went, and it was very satisfying. And I still teach privately. I'm retired now from the school district, but I still teach privately. I have a handful of students, that I see, and I always look forward to doing that. It really, yeah.
So you're teaching. You're out playing music because we're at Fat Tuesday.
Yeah.
You like playing golf.
Yeah.
Hanging out with the guys and the gals because we're going to be golfing too at some point.
Yeah, life is good.
Life is good. Any words that you'd like to share with the audience that you live by? I don't know, inspired you?
Well, I just kind of try to stay in the moment as much as I can. I like reading books to keep me focused that way. There's kind of a guy I like to read. His name's Thich Nhat Hanh. Thich Nhat Hanh, he's a Vietnamese Buddhist teacher. And I like a guy, Father Rohr. He's a Catholic teacher. I read meditations by them every day and start the morning out that way. And just try to share the love and the music. This is a great opportunity that I've been given, so I want to share it as much as I can. So.
Can you feel that through the screen here? Sharing the love.
Yeah.
And go ahead.
I want to say I've been with the Pulsators now since 1997.
Oh wow!
And that's been a great relationship with Johnny Campbell and Doug McKenzie and Mike Whittington and everybody in the band, Glenn Sullivan.
We've seen a few of them
super
walking
guys.
up and down here.
Yeah, and John Foray. Yeah. So I've been blessed to be in that band for this amount of time. And I'm in another band.
I was going to say, I think I've seen you in another band.
The Psychs and the awesome Hotcakes. Yeah. What I love about these bands is they play original music, and it's all feel-good music. It's feel-good. You can dance to it, and most of the songs have really good messages. So I'm just happy to be a part of it.
Spreading the good stuff.
Yeah.
That's what this is all about. Thanks for spreading the good stuff.
Oh, you're welcome anytime.
Do I get to publish this and share you with the world?
Of course, yeah.
Awesome. How can anybody find out about you? Either follow you music-wise or maybe get a lesson?
Well, they can private message me on Facebook.
Okay.
You can find me on Facebook.
Okay.
Yeah, Rick Clifford.
Rick Clifford on Facebook? Okay.
And we'll take it from there. Be happy to help anyone with to learn music if I can.
Learn the language of music.
Yes.
With this guy.
Yeah.
Be in good hands. All right. Cheers.
All right.
Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Okay. We get to publish this, and I will talk to you soon. Cheers.